Value is more important than anything else, especially in these end times, in this very bad economy that is going on around the world. Value is important. A lot of people keep looking for job. I'm looking for job. Some people have even settled for small things. Settled. They have settled for small because they've tried to get bigger jobs and they couldn't get. Okay, well, this one at least will be giving us food. And family members will just tell you, at least be doing this one. At least be doing this. Look at yourself and say, I will not settle for less. Tell yourself, I'm not going to settle for less. I will work on myself. And you must have that mindset. You can't just say, well, that's the job. No. You change something. Things won't change on the outside until you change. All right? Let's check out Psalms 90 and verse 12. Let me show you a scripture. Psalms 90 and verse 12. Psalms 90 and verse 12. It says, teach us. Okay, let me say this before I read it. A lot of times, especially in the Western world, I don't know how in some parts of Africa, for some of our people that are here, I don't know how they do it. In some parts of the Western world, one of the things that they do is that they pay them per hour as they work. They pay them per hour. All right? And because of many other things that we want to do, a lot of people feel, I need more time. If I sit down with this thing, I would only be able to do it for this long. And before you know it, especially when you're doing something really busy, time is gone. Time goes like that so fast. And you're wondering, I just need more time. 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 Time is critical. Time is the measure of life. Time is how you measure life. Let me say that again. If you can write, please write. Time is how you measure life. That's why it's called lifetime. What do you use your time for? Everybody has 24 hours. If somebody else is making $2,000, another person is making $250, what's the difference? The difference is what they are using their time for, or what they used their times for. That's the difference. Time is critical. Anytime we talk about value, we are going in depth to talking about timing. How do you spend your time? For some of us, it's social media that takes most of our time. Social media. For some of us, it's gist, and then you look all day, time has gone. And the mistake we make, don't worry, I still have tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm still young. Don't worry. I have a friend, this person told me, okay, I can't believe time has gone this fast. I can't believe time has gone this fast. This person set out to achieve a lot of things before the person clocked 40. And the person clocked 40, the person has not even started. You know why? Don't worry, I'll do it tomorrow. Like we always say here, tomorrow does not exist. What's our definition? Who can remind me? What's our definition of tomorrow in Daniel's tribe here?
Tomorrow is the package in which today is hidden.
Thank you very much. Tomorrow is the package in which today is hidden. Did you hear that? Tomorrow is the package in which today is hidden. Because there's in my head, so I just tell myself there's nothing like tomorrow. I put all my best in today. I try to read the book today. I do everything that I want to do and plan it today. There is not, in my head, tomorrow does not exist. Because when you say, I'll do it tomorrow, when you get into tomorrow, what you will find when you open tomorrow, when it's 12 a.m., that you say, oh, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow has become today. When you open tomorrow, what you find is today. So all you really have is today. Time is critical, and time is split into 3 parts. Let me quickly explain it. Well, let me just mention it, then I go on. I'll talk about timing much later. I think I've done a teaching on it before. Time is so critical. There are 3 different kinds of time, right? One is called chronology, chronos, okay? So that's your time, your TikTok time. Seconds, minutes, hours, and all of that. Days, week, chronos, chronological, right? And then we have what we call kairos, and that's more moments. I call that moments. important moments in your life. So for example, you are in an elevator. Maybe you are going somewhere and you are in an elevator, or you are in a taxi, or you are standing somewhere, or you're standing right in front of a building, and the next person standing beside you is the wealthiest man in the world, just standing beside you. And meanwhile, you have ideas, you have opportunities. What are you going to do? Whatever you do with that moment being spent with that person will determine how far or what will change in your life and how far you will go. A lot of us miss moments. Some of us are even blind that we can't even see that something is happening around us. Just like Jacob said, he said, and the Lord was here and I knew it not. We need to get to realize and be alert. A lot of us are too distracted. Guys, we are too distracted. Too distracted. All we want is what's going into our mouths and what's entering our pockets. We're too distracted. We're not thinking about the future with the way we ought to. We're not thinking about it. And it's sad because the devil's work is just to distract you. The devil does not need to do too much. It's just to distract you. So far you're distracted and time is going. You can't get time again. Time is the only thing that will go and you can't get it back. Time is the only thing that will go and you can't get it back. Only God can restore time. And it's not that He will really restore time. It will just restore the moments that you missed. And that will take another level of prayers. Let's be alert. Some of us have missed opportunities in times past, business opportunities. Let's be alert. So we're not too distracted and too carried away with I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat. No. Let's be aware. Some of you would have helped people. There are some things I can't say right now, but I've seen the benefit of being of help to other people. Willingly. Prioritizing other people, checking on people. Are you investing it? Time is currency. It is a currency. Time is a currency. And that's why they call it, that's why we need to install some time into attention, giving attention to things. What's going on in your physical life? What's going on in your physical life? What's going on in your relationship life? What's going on in your spiritual life? Are you paying attention? Things are happening to you. Are you just looking at it and continue? Just leave it, let it continue happening. What's going on with you? Are you paying attention to yourself? Or you're just happy with the job that you have? So far they are paying me, I'm okay. Well, I'm being paid, I got some money in my pocket. That's not all. That's not all, guys. That's not all. Seest thou a man diligent in his work? Diligent. He will sit with kings and not mere men. Sitting with kings, diligence. Time is critical. So we said Chronos, we talked about Chronos, that's our time. We talked about Kairos, we're talking about moments, critical moments, paying attention. You heard what I said, paying attention. If you're going to write it, write pay and write attention. What are you paying? You are paying time for attention. Some people are so broke, they don't even have enough time to pay attention. So everything just slides. Everything just slides. Everything just slides. Pay attention. What's going to be happening in the next 2 years? We are in October now. 2024 is gone. In another 2 months, you'll be shouting another Happy New Year. How did the year start? What did you carry on your head? Where are you now? What are you doing? How long does it take you from my daughter, my son, I want you to study this, to, a lot of times God sends people to you. And the person tells you, how about you just, go and take a course on this? Oh, how about you do that? And we'll delay it. Well, it's not my thing, And then we give excuse. We excuse it away. The opportunity will now show up. You'll now be mumbling. You will not even know that was the opportunity. And God is so merciful. He will bring it back. It's just that He might not bring it back the next week, the next month, or the next year. But He will bring it back. Because you have to learn to pay attention. Okay, I need my business to scale. This idea that I have. Okay, I'm working in this office. How long am I going to be in this office? What courses am I taking? How relevant is the course that I'm taking in this business in the long run? Or you are studying things that people will not use later on. It's like somebody coming now and saying, oh, I need a job. I'm a typist. Typists back then in the 90s, typists back then, they used to be one of the highest paid because they could type. And I know people that could type very fast. They would type and do ting, and then, I mean, different things. And they were well paid. Now that it's computer and all of that, if they try to look for a job right now, it's obsolete. Some of the things that we're looking at and, things that we're trying to study are obsolete. Let's move forward. Let's get into the AI, the technology of things. Every single business or every job you have, you must find a technological way, right, or digital way to make it easier for yourself. So you can save time. You can use time for other things to make it easier for yourself. I told myself, there's a project I'm working on. I told myself, I said, how is it that I can do this project without paying too many people? That was the first question I came to mind. And I did it myself. I figured out a way. I just, watched some tutorials, and I did it. And I sent it to other people. I'm like, listen to this thing. What do you think? You're like, oh, it's so nice. Except for this one. This one does not look, this one looks like it's computerized. I said, so I went to work on it. I gave it to somebody else. The person said, oh, this other part sounds like it's computerized. I said, I went to work on it. Anytime you have an excuse for not moving forward, you are the one doing yourself. You are setting yourself up for failure. Anytime you have an excuse for not moving forward. Become valuable. Do you understand what I'm saying? Become valuable. All right, let's go on. So someone said here, anyways, let me just rush. You can check Exodus chapter 7 verse 1, Exodus 7 1, Colossians chapter 4 verse 5. Very critical. It's possible to become twice as valuable. Don't ask for more salary. No, become valuable. What are you doing in your company? What are you adding to your company? Yes, everybody is working on level 5. Yes, we are all there. What are you doing to be different? All right? Become an above average person. Become an above average person. Take a look at the life of Joseph. From Potiphar's house, efficient. Many slaves were brought in, but he became efficient, above average. He was paying attention. He was putting excellence into it. A lot of us will just skim through things. Let me just do it like this. Let me just do it like that. We just skim through things. No, excellence. Go for excellence. When they say everybody should put down their handkerchief, they will know that your own, the way you put down the handkerchief, there's a certain level of excellence there. All these things, people are noticing it. People notice it. The difference between Gucci, the brand Gucci that makes, clothing items and all of that, and every other one is excellence. Excellence. That's all. That is all. Excellence. That's why I told myself there will be nothing I want to do that I will not be able to deliver excellently. I put more and I keep learning more and more and more because I want to deliver excellently. Even the way I speak. Sometimes I speak and a lot of people think, oh, maybe he schooled abroad, maybe. No. I came from a very humble background. And there was a time I was carrying dictionary everywhere so that I could pronounce. None of my parents could talk like this. Well, maybe my dad did. So I got dictionary. I'll be looking for the pronunciation of words so that I can speak well. Because my journey is far. Not that the day they now tell me to come and speak and I'll be, and just be speaking bad grammar. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's extremely critical for us to understand that. Excellence. Okay? Work on yourself. Become an above average person. Write this down. And somebody can write it in the chat. You can write it down in your own note or something. Write this down. Become an above average person. Person, not above average job. Person. Then you will earn an above average salary or income. One of the key things we must learn in this day and age is learning to work on yourself. Some of us don't even know how to talk to people. We don't know how to address people. Some of us don't even know how to be polite. We don't know how to speak in public. We don't know how to be polite. We don't know. We are either here or there. We don't know how to, be not necessarily diplomatic, but be smart about the decision making. Be wise about your communication. Be wise in communication. Being gentle. You see an elderly person. Good day, man. Good day, sir. Some of us need to even learn to give handshakes, proper handshakes. Some of us need to learn to smile at people. I never go to anywhere to buy anything without smiling. I must smile at them. Must. I trained myself to be that way. You will never see me frown, no matter what is happening on the outside. A car, there was a collision. I think it was just a minor accident on Sunday. I was headed to a particular event, and there was just the person in front of me slammed the brakes. So anyways, the car hit the person in front because the person slammed brakes all of a sudden. And then the person came down, was apologizing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was smiling. I was like, no, it's fine, it's okay. So far everything is fine. It's fine. I couldn't even open the bonnet. It was that bad. I said, it's fine. The lady was so shocked as to how I smiled and I said, it's fine, that at the next traffic light, right? At the next, signal light, she came to park beside me again just to tell me. I said, no, it's fine. She said, no, it's not fine. I was laughing. I'm like, what am I supposed to say? It's fine, it's okay. Because I am training myself to be that way. If I'm going to talk to you, I have to smile at you. You will not see me, with straight face. Smile at people. When you're serving them, smile. Oh, I'm upset because someone upsets me. So the person you're talking to now, did the person upset you? No. But you are angry at the person. Oh, I just had a bad day. No, not everybody needs to know you're having a bad day. Smile. Grow yourself. Work on yourself. And one important thing, you can write this down too. Take interest in other people. The easiest form of transportation from prison to palace is taking interest in other people. Oh, how are you? I can see you're sad. Hope all is well. Hope you're okay. What's going on? You can talk to me. Almost every day, I find somebody that I just call just to ask how they are doing. Just to ask how they are doing. It's not just about you. If there are opportunities, would they be able to call you? Because you're not even on their mind. You're not on their mind. Be nice to people. Take interest in other people. How are you doing? How is this one going? How is that going? How is that going? How is this going? Take interest. It's the easiest way, I'm telling you. So that when God is going to bless you, God can bless that person and say, you know what? In this, let's create an opportunity for this person. So that as this person is now nice to this her friend, she called, something happened yesterday. I was at the studio, I was at my office, and my best friend just sent me a message. Sent me a sound. It was a faint sound. I couldn't really hear it, but I could pick it. He sent it to me and said, please, one of the dignitaries in this country, my country, needs to find the writer of that sound. But he needs to know the name. Actually, he needs that sound because he was going to do an international presentation. He needs that sound. And guess what? He sent it to me because he knows me. And not that I knew it. I heard it. I was trying to pick it. But I quickly sent it to one of my other guys. And that one quickly got the answer for me. Relationships. When you send people messages, how long does it take them to respond to you when they see your message? That's how valuable you are. Let me say it again. When you send people messages, how long it takes them to respond to you is how valuable you are to them. Or they are busy and stuff like that. And it's okay. But I've told myself, I want to build my value to a certain level that when I send people messages. When they see it, they are eager to respond. They are eager to respond. All right, let's quickly go on. Write this down, please. Let me quickly say this. Our mistake, please write this down. Our mistake is looking for an above average everything else without wanting to be an above average person. When people meet you, do they see something special about you? Or you're just like everybody else? When people meet you, do they see anything special about you? Is it the way you address people? Is it the way you talk to people? Is there anything special about you? I said, our mistake is looking for an above average everything else. An above average everything else, rather than becoming an above average person. Average is the generally accepted one. You know, when you say, okay, this person is all right, that's average. I've told myself, nobody will meet me on this earth and not see value in me. It's my prayer. And I'm working at building value. I spend a lot of time listening to things. I spend a lot of time researching. There's no day that goes by that I don't either listen to a book or listen to a message or read a book or something. So that when I'm speaking in public, I'm even going to go and learn public speaking and all of that, you know, how to present, how to talk to dignitaries. I want to go and learn it as well. Because my journey is far. How will you say you are praying to God for lifting, God bless me, God do this, and you're not even ready for it? You have to be ready. You have to be ready. Some of the things we are praying for, we are not ready for them. And God is just looking at you like this. We are not ready for them. God bless me. I want to be making $10,000 per month. God bless me. That's fine. Question. How well can you manage money? Question number 2. How well can you manage relationships? You want to make $10,000 monthly? That's not bad. God can do it. God is able. I always tell myself, anything I do not have is because I'm not ready for it. God is good. If you don't have something, it's because you are not prepared for it. It's because you're not prepared for it. So God is not the problem. God is not the problem. Let me say that again. God is not the problem. God, look at my family. God, look at this one. God, look at that one. Question. How are you responding to them? You have friends. How valuable are you to your friends? Or all you guys just sit down to do is just gossip and gossip and gossip? No. Value. A man of God said, if you have 5 stupid people around you, he said you did not count well. There are 6 of them because you are there. If you have that was so funny. If you have 5 stupid people, 5 useless people around you, he said, look well. You are not looking well. Count them very well. There are 6 because you are one of them. And if you have 5 great people around you, he said, count well. You are also the 6th great person. Who do you have around you? What are you paying attention to? A lot of us here, we are still young. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the future. Let's get ready for the future. Some of us, we don't even know how to be wealthy people's spouse. We don't know how to be that. How do you address people? How do you talk to people? I mean, I'm learning. Are you learning? All right, let's quickly go on. Write this down too. Everything responds to who you are, not what you have. Let me say it again. Everything responds to who you are, not what you have. Let me say it again. Everything responds to who you are, not what you have. Everything in life, including Satan and God, their target is who you are, not what you have. God wants you Satan wants you. Oh, Satan stole my job. Oh, somebody died in my family. What Satan is going for is your soul, is you. You. Not the car that burnt or the house that this or that. No. What he's going for is the person. Let me destroy this person. Let me bring this person down. And what God is going for is the person, not what you have. Write this down. Learn to work harder on yourself, not on your job. Write it down. Learn to work harder on yourself, not on your job. People don't lift jobs, people lift people. People don't lift jobs, people lift people. People get customer based, not just based on the person's efficiency at work. You see, there's a way you can have good customer care that everybody will just be coming to you. Everybody will come to you. Learn to work better on yourself, not on your job. If you work better on yourself, you will do your job better. All right, let's quickly go on. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Work on yourself, ladies and maybe I should stop here for today. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Time is going. Work on yourself. In another 5 years, how old would you be? Don't tell me. Answer it inside you. In another 5 years, how old would you be? How old were you 5 years ago? Where did you tell yourself you'll be 5 years ago? Is that where you are now? And it's not on the outside. Understand what I'm saying. This thing is not, it's because I'm not rich on the outside. No, I don't care about whatever money you have. Who are you? Because that would be the determining factor of whether you'll be able to retain and multiply the money that you presently have. Because we've seen people go up and come down. It's not today. We've seen it happen. And life would shake you. It will shake you to your foundation. That's why anytime you are not manifesting yet, it's because you are preparing. There are 2 stages in life: manifestation stage and preparation stage. Final scripture, Genesis chapter 8 verse 22. Let's look at that scripture and we'll close. I'll quickly explain something from it and we'll close. Genesis 8:22.
Genesis 8:22.
Yes, please.
It says, as long as the earth remains, there will be planting and harvest,
Yeah.
cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did you hear that? As long as the earth remains, there will be season down and season up. There will be season in and season out. There will be season cold and season heat. What you know will determine how you will function in those seasons. This will be our topic for next week. What you know, because this trying time, if you are not careful, you will waste it. A lot of times, a lot of us, we have free time on our hands. Make the most of it. Learn all the things you want to learn now. Because the time will come when when Joseph has become prime minister, he now wants to start learning management. Even if he did not know what management was about, they would not have even made him prime minister. Yes, he has interpreted the king's dream. He has interpreted the dream. But guess what he added? He gave an advice. That advice was not part of the interpretation. He gave an advice. I think you should do this. This is what this dream says. But right now, I think you should do this. Because he learned it. There will be down season. There will be up season. There will be times where there are no customers coming. And there will be times where there will be a lot of customers. Question: what do you know? That means you will be the constant factor that must change. You must learn to change with the season. There would always be times when you have money. You will learn to save for the times when you don't. Learn to manage. Learn to put things aside. Take interest in other people. Do you understand what I'm saying?